Okay, I'm doing a tarot reading here, and I'm just going to start off with the past is the Four of Pentacles. We have got a symbol of something like Stonehenge. So we're talking about ley lines and a natural hotspot on the earth. We have got a mother and some children, and the card is Four of Pentacles. Moving along, the middle card is the Ace of Cups. And what we're looking at here is basically the lotus flower of enlightenment and a gift of a, let's call this like a trophy. And someone is offering it up to you. And let's see, we're moving on. This card is called Dancer 7. And we've got some items here to examine, and the title is Illusions Depths. Okay, this one is the past, and in the past we have basically earth energy. We have got a new look at the situation, and the Four of Pentacles was basically saying beware of control freaks in your life. Okay, it's a kind of a strange interpretation, but in the end we have to move along. The future is Dancer 7. These are supposed to be the she, or elves and fae. Okay, so what they're getting at is illusions depths, and when you go into it, it's basically a lot about something to do with emotions. And if you're Mr. Spock, you want to remove yourself from emotions, and yet that's half of what you are as humans, which are all about emotions. So from my perspective, the idea is, I suppose, feel your emotions and remember the illusion that you're living in a relative world or something. Okay. And I don't know if he's laughing so much here, or he's like just covering his nose because it smells really bad, and you've got a bunch of kind of sexually suggestive figures here, and they're, how deep is your illusion in the world, so to speak, and this is the future. So whose future is it? I'm going to say it's mine. So, I guess I'm going to try and see where this all leads. And, in the end, the whole thing about looking at tarot cards is to say, this one here is basically Stuart Wilde said that if you're offered something by somebody, in other words, somebody's offering you enlightenment, you should realize that you already are enlightened and you don't need somebody to be your teacher or anything at all. So in this case, the present case is I assume that I am already enlightened and I don't need any help. Okay, the past is basically Mother Earth energy, and trying to avoid a lot of connections to this one came to mind was Oi from Stephen King's Gunslinger books, and the idea that this one is very much like, well, I have to go and sacrifice myself for all of you. And maybe that was maybe something I used to do, was sacrifice myself. The badger itself can be very aggressive and defending territories. Um, so maybe in the past I was a bit aggressive about control freaks, and maybe I don't think I was so much of a control freak. But maybe there were some in my lives that were very aggressive to me that made me go down paths that maybe I shouldn't have and wasted a lot of time doing. So we're going to avoid control freaks telling me what to do. And we're considering these to already be enlightened. And, maybe this is laughter at the rest of the world playing in their illusions and their emotional baggages. So there you have it. And for all intents and purposes, 88 is infinity, and this is my Sid He the She costume. And, this is Tarot of the She, and, this is the Tattoo Tarot. And basically, what I wanted to get to the Tattoo Tarot here in the little swirl around the third eye, this is kind of a symbol that reminds me of Stuart Wilde talking about the initiates, and being an initiate means that you are already enlightened. And lastly, this is the journey of the hidden realm, Barbara Moore and Julia Jeffrey. And basically, once again, I don't know what they're saying here. I'll give you something. I don't know, it just looks like we've got the crow here, which symbolizes the Morrigan. And, this is maybe Celtic or Druid or, something like that. Anyhow, there you have it. Tarot readers of Instagram, and this is too long for Instagram, perhaps, but I will put it on my YouTube for you. Thank you, and for all intents and purposes, my name is Bob Burrows, playing part of Sid He, the She.